Hello again guys, TKF here, got another video for you. Just a quick update. The next Wi-Fi battle, I do have it recorded. It's just a case, sorry, I don't have it recorded. I have the video, I just don't have it recorded yet. So I will get to that as soon as I can. So that'll be coming for you guys really soon. So this is the first installment of the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Rage and Blast. It's a really cool game actually. So this was the first battle in the story mode, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring you guys the major fights of all of the sagas. So there wasn't really one in the Saiyan saga, so I just kind of picked this one out, and this one's actually double. This is the longest episode that I'll be doing with Dragon Ball Z. This video is about 12 minutes long. I do apologise for that, but this will be the longest. All my other videos are going to be like 5 minutes long, if that. But yeah, it's really cool. So I've been messing around with the game, found out some new things about it. It's really strange actually, like how it works, and it's definitely not built off the same game engine as Tenkaichi 3. It's really different, but it's quite cool getting the hang of it. There are some new features in there, and yeah, it's really good. I mean, as you can see, the fighting system, yeah, meh. It's not like amazing. You wouldn't think it was amazing, but when you play it, it's a really, really good laugh, and you can have fun with it. And I've just been listening to some music, blazing out on this instead of doing my coursework. But yeah, it's been really fun. It's a really fun game. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I think the story mode is a little bit long. Like, it takes me like 10 minutes to record a video, or however long the video is, and it takes me like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, just to save it. And then after that, of course, I got to bring it into Sony Vegas, do what I'm doing now, which is narrating, and then render the video in high definition after. So that takes about 2 to 3 hours as well. So you can see it's going to take a long time to do, to bring you guys this. But I mean, it's worth the wait for you guys to get it up on the tube. But since this fight, I've actually learned a lot more about the game. I've learned some cool techniques, like rapid movement and stuff, and it's actually really cool. Like, you actually feel involved with this game, and I do like that. I mean, BT3 was amazing, don't get me wrong, it was my absolute favourite Tenkaichi game, but it didn't always feel like you were in it. The Rage and Blast have done a really good job. If you look at all of the ultimate moves, they actually look exactly like the ones in the anime, especially Ginyu's body change. That looks really cool on Rage and Blast. I went into the PlayStation Network store, and I downloaded all the DLCs for this game. They were all free. I can't remember how many I got. I think I got close to 10 DLCs, which is really cool. For those of you who don't know, DLC means downloadable content. And I managed to get like 10 of those, and they were all free. So I got like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, those exclusives. That's really cool. Basically all of the characters and stuff. But I haven't really messed around with any other modes apart from the story at the moment. I went into the versus mode just to quickly have a little battle, try and get my head around it before I went into the story. So I'm just getting used to it. So I'm actually playing the story through first on easy, because I know I could probably do it on medium or hard, but like I said, I've never really played this game before, and I want to give myself a chance to get familiar with the game mechanics more than anything, and see how the game works, because I think that's important to know when you're doing this sort of stuff. I'll also be going online, so once I've done the story mode for you guys, picking out the prominent fight, the prominent battle, like next up after the Saiyan saga we have the Frieza saga, which I'm currently working through at the moment. I will bring you the fight against Frieza with Goku just before going Super Saiyan, or possibly the Super Saiyan battle. And then after that, of course, we've got the Android saga, so I'll be bringing you the fight off with, I'm not sure if they've separated the Android and the Cell saga. If they haven't, and it's all one big saga, then they'll bring you the Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan versus Cell. If they have separated it, I'm trying to think what it would be. It would probably be some form of Trunks or Goku versus Android 17 and 18. Yeah, but if they have split, then I'll do both of those. Then after that, we got the Majin Buu saga, so I'll probably be bringing you the Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu, because that's going to be awesome. And unfortunately, this game doesn't actually go into Dragon Ball GT, and it's kind of ironic how it's named Dragon Ball Rage and Blast when there isn't actually any Dragon Ball in there. It's all Dragon Ball Z. There's no Dragon Ball, there's no Dragon Ball GT, no AF, no Kai, none of that stuff. And I mean, this was pre Dragon Ball Kai anyway, but you know, So that's so cool. And I think some of the cutscenes in this game are really cool as well. Now, after playing the demo version of Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2, I think they kind of overdone it a bit. I mean, the only thing I really would have liked from Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 in this game would be the brightness, because this game kind of seems a little bit dull. Like, the colors just a little dull compared to Raging Blast 2. But then I prefer the game mechanics on this. I prefer the way they fight. You know, like, when you get, for those of you guys who've ever played a Dragon Ball Z game on the PS2 or the PS3, you'll know when you're a distance apart it's quite free, and when you come closer you kind of get locked in, and the game mechanics become tighter. And it does that a lot more in Raging Blast 1, which is what I like, because it lets you do all of those cool rapid movements. I don't know, but yeah, it's seriously really cool. I am well happy with it. It retails in England for £44. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it's about $65 American, and probably about $50 Canadian, $50 Canadian. And I paid £12 for it. And £12 is about $25 or about $20 Canadian, I think. So I got a massive bargain on this game. It was brand new from Amazon.co.uk. You guys can go check it out. If you type in Dragon Ball Raging Blast for PS3, it'll come up for £12.45, which is an amazing deal. I already have Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. I got a Need for Speed game, and now I've got a Dragon Ball Z game. I'm really content. I'm really quite happy with the games that I've got available to me on PS3 at the moment. So that means I can vary between, you know, if I get a good match on Black Ops, I can upload that. If somebody challenged me to a Wi-Fi battle and it's really good, I'll upload that. And, you know, I'll be bringing you guys some online fights with Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast. Or Dragon Ball Raging Blast, rather. I'm just going to call it Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast from now on, or DBZ RG1. Because it's just, yeah. But it's absolutely awesome. Like, I really like this game. For those of you who actually give a flying shit, I went driving today again. As most of you know, I'm learning to drive at the moment. I got my car outside. I went for a drive with my mum because I got to have her in the car, but my mum's not like a normal mum. She's like crazy. And we went down to Portishead, which is about 5 miles away from where I live. I drove down there, and we got a McDonald's. Got a milkshake and stuff, and I was like trying to smoke and drink and drive at the same time, and it wasn't going very well. And that was going about 60 miles per hour as well, which is about, I really have no idea, guys. I couldn't tell you what that is in kilometers per hour, I'm sorry. But pretty damn fast. And it's about 10 miles per hour or 10 kilometers an hour below the motorway speed, or highway speed, or whatever you guys want to call it. So that was always funny. Got my mum doesn't like the heavier music, and I'm blasting things like 3 Days Grace through the stereo in my car, which I think I'm well within my right to do. It's my stereo. And I'm quite shocked at the moment because I have no sound. That's strange. Huh. Okay, now I have sound. Okay, that was really weird. I'm sorry about that, guys. So hopefully it won't do that when I finish rendering it, but anyway, I digress. Get back on the subject. So you can see the graphics aren't actually too bad on this game. I think they're very good actually. They've come a long way since Tenkaichi 3. Now I know it's a different platform with the PS3 of course, and making allowances for that. I still think the graphics are really good even for a PS3 game. The health system kind of annoys me. Like it doesn't annoy me, but it's there, and it annoys me when I look at it. But I mean, I don't really need that anyway, right? You just beat your opponent to crap and that's it. But the only thing is with Dragon Ball Z games, you can spam people and not let them up off the floor. And when people do that to me, I certainly get very pissy. But it's fun. You know, you just don't want to get too aggravated with it, because I think this is an absolutely outstanding game, and I think it is well worth the money that I paid for it. And yeah, I'm just really happy with it, to be honest. I mean, it's very fast paced, more so than Tenkaichi 3. I think you get that same feel as you do with every game that gets carried over onto a different platform. It feels bigger but smaller. Like the space you've got to fight in feels a lot bigger, but then the actual characters themselves feel a lot smaller and smoother and much easier to control, which is, I kind of think that's what the PS3 kind of gives you. And it is strange because it feels like in BT3 that the characters are all big and bulky and inflated, like balloons wobbling around. But then you get on the PS3 and they feel like little stick men. But it's really cool because I kind of like the feel to the PS3. And me being the massive fan that I am of Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I think going over from that to Raging Blast, I'm certainly not disappointed. I think it is absolutely incredible game. I thought I would be disappointed actually because Tenkaichi 3 was such a good game. And right in front of me now actually I've got Tenkaichi 1, 2 and 3, and over there I've got Budokai 1, 2 and 3. I think the best games, Dragon Ball Z games that I've ever played would have to be Budokai 3, Tenkaichi 3, and not Budokai Tenkaichi 3, like Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and then Tenkaichi 3, and now Rage and Blast. And I think the worst Dragon Ball Z game I've ever played in my life would have to be Burst Limit for the PlayStation 3, and I bought that game and I really was not happy with it. I just didn't get on with it at all. It felt more like a kid's game, but this game feels like they've recaptured Tenkaichi 3, and it really does feel awesome. And all of the skills that I can employ in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 I can carry over onto this game. True, the controls are a little bit different, but I can just take my time to adapt to it, and I'm getting used to the game mechanics like I said before. And I think the special moves, they're just so much more aesthetically pleasing, you know, they're just aesthetic, they're just good to look at. And I think it's really important that you enjoy what you're looking at when you're playing the game. I mean, there were some things in Tenkaichi 3 that pissed me off, but overall, I mean, I was so happy with the game. Broly was a bit overpowered in that game. But I think maybe they should bring in a system to stop spammers, you know, because people that spam, it does my head in. Like maybe the lower health you are, the slower your Kai charges or something. I don't know, they're just trying to make it a little bit more realistic, you know. Now I know green people running around shooting energy blasts out of their hand isn't ideal, but you know, it's a game, and what a game. I love this game. So guys, I'll be bringing you the prominent battle of every single saga, and then I'll be bringing you the online fights. I've got a Wi-Fi battle coming up for you. If you enjoyed this video guys, please remember to leave a like rating. If you're not already, subscribe. And none of the videos will be this long, they'll all be 5 minutes or so from now on. So thanks for watching guys, I'll catch you in a bit. TKF, signing out.